What's happening, everybody? RockLeo here with Wo Daddy, and we have a super exciting, fun mini lesson sponsored by Sour Patch Kids Cola, straight out of Australia. That's right, mate.
Yeah,
Hey, why don't you have one? And then might as well eat our sponsors. Sour Patch Kids Cola, super, super awesome. So, tonight, we're making a party of 10. How many?
that name.
And what is the party?
A group of people.
It's a group of people, exactly. And I used to work in the restaurant business, and they'd be like, Leo, party of 10. And it would be you and your 9 guests, and they would have a table for
10 people.
10 people. That's right. Exactly. You got it. See? You're well on your way. You could be a nice little host.
Yeah.
All right. So, it's going to be a picture that starts in pencil. And what we're going to be talking about is the skyscraper technique. And we're going to use the skyscraper technique to make some really awesome cartoons. And then we're going to get out our erasers and we're going to erase all the skyscrapers. So, let's get into the creation station.
And
Check it out! Alright, so here we are in the creation station, and I like to term my paper landscape orientation for this because we're making a large group of people. And so what we're doing is the skyscraper technique. So basically we're going to collaborate and take turns, and I'm going to draw the first skyscraper, which is basically to show you the shape. You want it to sort of look like this. I kind of got like a leaning skyscraper. And then you can make the next one any size, but you want to leave enough room to get 10. You can make it the same size, larger, smaller, but somewhere in the same row.
Can I connect it?
If you want to.
Okay.
Now, you don't have to worry about making it too dark because we're going to erase it at the end. Alright, so for the next one, I'm going to make a little wide skyscraper. So let's do one more across the front.
I'll make a really tall and skinny one.
Oh, that's going to be funny. It'll be like a Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, Kobe. Alright, now the second layer you want to put somewhere behind them, so I'm just going to kind of start like this. So right now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now one of the keys to this lesson is overlapping. Makes your work look really, really good. We got another leaner. 6. And I'm gonna go ahead and go with like 7 over here. And then maybe we'll try to fill in this space.
Yeah, and then I'll go like that.
8, 9, and you gotta figure out where the last one's gonna go.
I'll go like that.
Alright, so big guy in the back. Alright, cool. So for the next step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a Sharpie marker and we're gonna start at the top by drawing our face, and whatever room is left over, we're gonna add however much room we have for a body. So I have a brand new Sharpie right here. And I'm just gonna start with the first one that I did because that seems to make the most sense. So if you know from our portrait, we're gonna start with a nose. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and put a nose in here. And you don't have to worry too much about the skyscraper, you just sort of wanna make it fit. So, you know, I can put my ear wherever I want it, and I can put some hair and make a little Wo Daddy right in here. All right, got the mouth. All right, and we've got our hair kind of going up like this, and then sort of a neck. And I'm just gonna go all the way to the bottom with whatever space I can, but as you do the second layers, you want to think about how overlapping is going to come into play. So I do want to ask, am I in front of this building or behind it? So I'm gonna go ahead and be in front of it since it's bigger than the building you made. And I'm gonna give him like a basketball jersey. All right, we're gonna go something like that in there. And then maybe if I was like holding up my finger, I'd be like, whoop, 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 whoop. And we put like a basketball. So even though it's overlapping that building behind us, it's gonna take up some of the space. Okay, and you know, it is a cartoon, so I'm almost done. I'm gonna keep it real simple. All right, and you know, maybe later when I'm doing the other ones, I'll think about something to add on to it. So I'm gonna do this one.
So I'm gonna do a like funny. I wonder. I think I want to do like a. I don't know. I want to do like a tree going down. And add like the thing, and then I'm gonna add. It's gonna have a face, and it's gonna have.
Oh, that is funny. It's like Mr. Bacon.
And yeah, and he's gonna have like this.
So he's got like scarecrow stick arms.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like a tree.
Yeah.
He's like a tree. I gotcha.
And then the waist. And then I don't know, he has like, he needs.
How you gonna do the top? You gonna give him like a big bushy hair or something like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him an afro.
So it's like big thing of leaves.
Yeah. Okay.
And then like it helps if you fell all the way to the bottom because that completes the picture even though we're gonna erase the skyscrapers. So always kind of like go to the bottom of your page.
I'm gonna do like roots coming down the page. And I can do like offsetting.
Cool. It's like Groot. Like Bacon Groot. Bacon Groot. All right.
That and that. Okay, wait. There.
You gonna tie it in right there?
Oh yeah. Wait.
The open section? You got like an opening gap between the two.
Oh yeah, so.
All right, gotta always look for those little details. So right now we got basketball man and a little Groot tree. All right, now for the next one, I'm gonna stick in the front row and it helps if you work your way back. Because if you do the back row, then you have overlapping issues. So I'm gonna do the little guy I did right here. And so I'm gonna do kind of like a wider nose. And like, I'm gonna keep my same eyes. And I'm gonna do big lips on this guy. And he's gonna be like, huh? He's gonna be whistling. I guess he's gonna be whistling. I don't know where I got that idea. We're gonna go upside down ears. What's up, Leo?
I don't know how, but it kind of, now that you're doing more, at first it kind of looked like Homer Simpson, but now it doesn't. But he just has like a facial thing.
It's like a Dizzy Gillespie.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like waving his arm, like he's gonna have like some crazy fingers.
Wow.
And I'm gonna put him kind of like he's not blocking the tree, so he's just right next to it, and he's like holding his hand, and I'm gonna give him like his shirt kind of hanging up, and go boop. And we're gonna put like some little musical notes, and like something like that.
He's like human version of Jabba the Hutt.
All right, there you go. This is yours. You want to do the guy behind? So what you got to do is fill the space, and basically mine is in front of you. So anything that I'm covering, you just don't draw there.
Okay,
you know, like
yeah.
if you have a nose, you just don't draw there.
So, let's see. So I'm just gonna go along. So.
Oh my goodness, that is hilarious.
I'm gonna go like that, and he's gonna be, I don't know, he needs like a facial expression. He's gonna have the same kind of thing you have. So he has the ears, and then he has the down, and
He's gonna drop with the overlapping. I like that.
He's gonna have one of those cuts like that.
Like a flathead. Like a
Yeah.
screwdriver.
And you can like shade it in, and it goes like down. And then he's gonna go down.
Any nose or eyes or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna have the nose, and he's gonna have a dot, and then he's gonna have a pimple.
Look like Frankenstein.
Yeah. We're gonna go in there, and then.
And the cool thing about the Sharpie is when you draw like overlapping shapes, the black just kind of intersects each other.
Yeah.
Man, that is creepy. It's like getting ready for Halloween, y'all.
I want to do something funny where that finger is like his mouth. That's a smile, but it's also the finger.
I like it. Now for the overlapping, you want to continue the shoulder
yeah.
until you run into mine, so you don't have to worry about the edge of your shape.
Okay.
And if there's anything you want to put down here, you're welcome to, or you could like come back to it too. Oh, look at that. Almost looks like Hitler. All right, now for the next one, I'm going to use our sponsor, Mr. Little Coca-Cola Sour Patch Kid. So, that's going to be this building right here. We're going to start with the little Sour Patch Kid hair. Go bump, bump, bump. And then we're going to give him like the wild eyes. Okay, and then we're going to go like this.
Oh, wow.
And then the little gingerbread looking mouth. Alright. And kind of like no neck, but his shoulders just sort of come out. And then we have the hands here. Now, I'm going to stop at this building. I'm going to pretend that this building is going to block everything. So that pencil is going to be like my guide.
He looked like he's being hypnotized.
Yeah, he definitely is hypnotized by sugar.
And he definitely looks like the gingerbread man.
And it does look like the gingerbread man. And he's got like his little legs here. So I guess he's jumping or something like that. We're going to make his other leg, or maybe he's in the background, you know, he's farther away, which is one of the things that you can show. So they don't just have to be a tall person if they're in the background. They could just be further away. And when we go back in color, I could go back and add like sugar dots or something like that. So now it's your turn. Paper.
So...
Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left.
Yeah, can I do it up here?
Well, yeah, you can, but then you want to think about stopping at this one because that one's in front of it.
Oh, yeah, I'm just going to do it here. So I'm going to do like an alien, kind of like Shrek. So I'm gonna
You're like a Shrek?
Yeah,
I like that.
Like an alien.
Like a big ogre.
Yeah. And then he's going to have, I don't know, like the Voldemort nose. He's like the Voldemort nose, where it's like that. It's like,
Oh, nice. There's little dots in there.
and his nose is like really far up, and then he has the very wide open. I gotta color it in
Oh,
because
it looks like a pretty creepy Shrek there. He doesn't have that
Well, yeah,
happy
he-
giant look.
he's like you'll see he has his Shrek ears. Like I gotta add them, the Memer Shrek ears.
That is funny.
And then boom.
You know, I drew a Pokemon today I'd never drawn before.
And he's gonna have a big smile.
Oh, there you go.
And he's gonna go.
Have you heard of this one? It's called Chikorita.
Yep, I have.
It looks like a bean sprout.
Yeah. And
With
then
like 4 little legs. Kind of cute. Is that any good?
the Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it has a forgot what it was called. It's a special card. They don't make it anymore. I forgot.
Hey, do you want to see something you can do while you're doing that? So
Yeah.
since yours was not filling the whole entire space, which is fine, I can go ahead and continue my
yeah.
arm because the overlapping is not important anymore.
So I'm gonna make him have like many arms.
We got some really interesting characters here, and then we just got like this basketball dude.
Yeah.
And it's okay with their arms can reach beyond the layer. Like you can stand behind someone and reach your arm in front of them.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait.
Awesome. You had
I
more
want to
time.
add like the number from Squid Game 4, 6. Wait, no, it's 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6?
Yeah,
Alright, well here's what
that's
I'm gonna
the
do. I'm gonna
main guys.
spruce it up and make it fat so it looks more intentional. And that's one of those things in art, you know, we don't make mistakes. We only make happy little accidents and discoveries. So, there we go. We enhanced that one. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a lovable character right here that I'm gonna put way up
Is
in
that
the
Pikachu?
top. Maybe.
Or Pichu? Or Raichu?
I know he has crazy eyes, so
Yes.
we'll see how much of this I can get from memory here. Yeah, that's pretty good. And that's a little stripe. I'm gonna color that stripe in. Color that stripe in. And then we're gonna go and go. And then I kind of make him fat and whoop, and give him some. He's jumping through the air. All right, there's mine. So we got 1, 2, 3 left.
I want to do a tall guy. So,
And remember, even though you drew it here, he can go all the way to the bottom, or he can
Yeah.
stop where you want him. That's the cool thing about making your own artwork.
um,
But we use the skyscraper as a guide and not so much a boundary.
yeah. So he's gonna have a weird nose.
I can know. He's got
And
a worm coming out of his nose.
yeah, and then he's gonna I know what to do. I'm gonna make him a funny totem pole.
He almost looks like a rooster.
Well, yeah, he's a totem pole.
Oh, he's a totem pole. Oh, that's cool. So you're gonna like make some things sticking out, like little wings or something?
Yeah, and I'm gonna do like the
Do you know what the word
line.
totem means in Native American? It's sort of their language. The word totem, which was adapted, meant a symbol.
Oh, yeah, it kind of is like a statue.
And yeah, and so basically it was a sculpture with symbols. And typically the symbols were animals, and then other kind of native symbols incorporated, which all had spiritual meanings. And they usually told a story about where you were. So if you were like at a healer, the totem pole would have symbols that represented healing properties.
Oh, yeah.
Or if you were, at a place where you could educate yourself, like a school, there would be, teaching symbols, and so there'd be animals that represented wisdom, such as the owl. And that's the really cool thing about totem poles and symbols and stuff like we got on these bracelets here, is that, like, the people who created them, it all had some sort of meaning. Even like a Pokemon, you know? You see a Pokemon card and, I don't know, you take a Charizard out with a Squirtle, Zordle, or whatever they call them.
And he's going to be like...
And then you want to make sure that if you're going to, like, keep the outline, that you choose, like, where you're going to outline, because at the end we're going to erase all the pencil.
Oh, yeah.
So the pencil's not going to be there at the end.
So I just want to keep doing the boom, 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 boom. And then, like, the score, I want to do, like, a...
Yeah, and I like that. A lot of times the symbols did have some repetition and some pattern in them, because oftentimes the totem pole you would see in the round, so you could be looking at it from different directions and still get the information. Much like a street sign. Now right here, you can go all the way to your tree if you want to, unless you want to draw the side of your totem pole cutting it off.
I can do, like, another one.
Just squeeze another half pattern in there. That was awesome. Good work. Yeah, so it's real fun when you get to the end, you erase everything. It looks real nice and clean.
There.
All right, so you're going to define where you want your edge to be. Is it going to be somewhere like right here? How's the edge going to look? Yeah, I like that. Give it more of like a rounded shape. Yeah. Okay, I like your Sharpie technique. I tend to be more direct with the Sharpie, and you're kind of sketching with it, and that's it's cool to see somebody else use the materials differently. Different is good, and good is different, for whatever that means. All right, let's see. I'm gonna work on big space in the back, and I'll let you have that little guy. So in the back, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a person. So I'm gonna do a girl. Give her kind of like some hair combed over and a little bow ribbon. Get a little bow ribbon there. And then we're gonna kind of puff up the hair. Girls, they got that like kind of puffy hair. All right, so it's gonna stop there. And we're gonna just do some lines. Okay, and then we're gonna do a little bit on this side. All right, and some eyes, a cute little nose. All right, and some eyes here. I'm gonna do some dimples and a big smile, some lipstick. All right, and nice little chin. Heck, we're gonna give her some glasses. Let's give her some glasses. And what's really cool with Sharpie is, like, if you mess something up, give it sunglasses, you know what I mean? And we're gonna add eyebrows to this one. All right. And she is gonna be wearing a tank top, so we're gonna go V-neck style and kind of short, like that, and on down. And so here we're actually going to add a really cool belt buckle, and I'm going to make it like one of those old school seat belts. All right, so there we go. And
it kind of looks like Michelle Obama almost.
Michelle Obama, that is funny. I wasn't thinking that, but hey, this is one of the cool things you can put in the background is you can put somebody's arm. And I'm gonna have it kind of coming down here, and look at this. We're gonna have I'm just gonna put this random hand, and so you have to kind of wonder whose hand is that, and then you got that it's hers. So you got the last space, and then we're gonna erase. Okay. All right. So give us something good up here. Crazy, simple, and fun.
I'm gonna do, let's see,
Can you make a ghost?
I was thinking do SpongeBob.
Alright, do SpongeBob. That's perfect. Put him way in the back.
So for this one, I'm gonna do outline.
You gotta give him that long nose.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. So we are using the outline here, full on.
Yeah. What do his eyes usually look like? They're like, and he has the like dimples and holes and the boom. And yeah, just the detail. His eyes usually are like that. I don't know. I don't know.
The eyelid.
Yeah, and then he has the belt.
Yep.
I can't draw the belt because of the gummy bear's hand, but he has like the
something like that. Yep.
Yeah, and then he has what kind of?
He has like the big mouth, and then like the long nose that sticks out. He got like the long nose that sticks out. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't mean to be that like a corner, but and then he has the. I'm just gonna do a big square mouth.
All right, SpongeBob square mouth. Cool.
It's his first time now, and then.
Not bad, not bad.
And then he's gonna have the more dimple and boom.
More sponges.
Yeah. Wait, no, I need to add.
You know, he has little arms sticking out.
Yeah.
Don't they like stick out of his face? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, and then they go. He has like 3 hands, 3 fingers.
All right, and then I'm gonna tighten it up at the end. We're gonna go ahead and add his skinny legs and his shoes. And he is just like flying through the air. Okay. How about that? All right, now that is the end of our drawing. So I'm gonna pause it now and we're gonna erase everything and then look at our final product. I'm gonna get our nice pencil in here. I like to hold my paper while I'm erasing, and I like to do one building at a time because that helps me focus on keeping my erasing precise. And the great thing about that is we're used to Sharpie, so anything you drew in pencil will go, anything you drew in Sharpie will not. And so it's important to have good erasing technique, otherwise you're gonna miss certain spots, and if you're not like slow and careful about it, you could really like ruin your paper if you're not going in a good direction and holding your paper down with a steady hand. And here I am just blowing erasers all over RockLeo and all over the floor. So I'm gonna go in this direction now. All right, and if you want to know about like some good erasers, a good white art gum eraser is a really good one. The one on your pencil is great, but they just don't last that long. So probably at the end of a couple of these projects, it's a goner, you know?
I've had some trouble with those erasers that I thought worked, but they're like old.
Oh, I hate an old eraser. It's the worst, man. And it ends up like just leaving marks all over your page, and then you just have to like turn that into a discovery.
Yeah, and sometimes the erasable pens are annoying because sometimes they look like pencil, so you think they're pencil and you erase them, but they're pen.
And we are done, so we're gonna do some debriefing and see y'all on the other side. All right, so here we are at the end, and RockLeo has our awesome artwork. And so tell me really quick, what did you think about the skyscraper technique?
It was fun because there's like all these random characters, and you can like basically make whatever you want out of any skyscraper. Like you would see that as like a few boxes, and then now look at what it looks like. It's like totally different.
And that is really cool. And you know, the thing that I thought was really neat is like, you've already decided where everything's gonna go. Mm-hmm. And that's like the creative part, because I've given this to 100 different kids, and I swear their buildings are almost never in the same places. And some have lots of overlapping, some have little overlapping, some have like all the buildings in the front, all the buildings in a row, skinny buildings, you know, tall buildings. I had a kid who did a diamond shape, and that was really cool. And I've just been blown away by everything we've seen. I personally love collaborating.
Yeah.
Because you gave me ideas, I gave you ideas, and look what you did to my picture. You know, like I had some people, and then you ended up with like totem poles and trees and things. So that gave us some background, and then we both ended up with these weird cartoons. So you know, that was like a lot of fun. Would you color it?
Sometimes I don't like coloring. Sometimes I do.
So that is a great possibility.
Yeah.
It could enhance it. It looks awesome like this. So I like that. And then the cool thing about this too is then making the background is easy. You know what it reminds me of the most? I got all these posters growing up, and we have one at home, and it's got all the Marvel characters in it.
Yeah.
You know, and they're all kind of, and usually they're like lined up and organized, or like pictures of a basketball team or a class picture.
Yeah.
Great exercise for that. So, awesome collaboration. Flourish, do good. You got anything to say?
Nope.
Rock on. See y'all later.